You're watching Autour du Monde.
And this is Quebec, Canada. If Quebec and Canada is on your travel list, please stick around and subscribe to our channel.
And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, write down a comment, and share it with your travel buddies. In this episode, we'll continue our road trip to the historical village of Tadoussac and to the upper north shore of Quebec.
In Tadoussac, we'll visit the Saguenay-St. Lawrence Marine Park as well as walking in the dunes nearby.
We'll continue our way to Les Escoumins, where we'll eat seafood and go kayaking. Located 215 kilometers northeast of the city of Quebec, Tadoussac is a well-known tourist destination since it is at the confluence of the Saguenay and the St. Lawrence rivers. The village is one of the oldest permanent settlements in North America.
Tadoussac is the gateway to the North Shore region. The crossing from Baie Sainte-Catherine offers an opportunity to contemplate the majestic Saguenay Fjord, which is also a national park. During the crossing, which will last around 15 minutes, get out of your vehicle and move to the bridge and keep your camera nearby. It's not unusual to see belugas or other whales living in this unique ecosystem. The ferry is free of charge and can take about 100 cars and 430 passengers. There are 3 departures every hour in each direction.
Hi guys, today we visit Vincent, on est où présentement?
Là, présentement, on est aux dunes de Tadoussac. C'est un endroit qui est réservé particulièrement pour Just outside the village of Tadoussac, the dunes is a must for any road trip in this region. These famous sandy elevations are part of the natural jewels of the North Shore. You can spend a few hours there to appreciate the landscape. The landscape is unique and is a fusion between the Sahara and the Great Canadian Forest. The Tadoussac Dunes are the result of wind action that forms the mounds of sand. They were formed more than 10,000 years ago during the last ice age. Always in motion, these dunes are not conducive to the growth of vegetation that could stabilize them. This is why they are said to be fragile. Despite everything, the spectacle is breathtaking.
After parking our car in the dry dock where boats are stored in winter, we visited the Marine Interpretation Center. Then we walked along the Pointe de l'Îlet, a trail for whale watching. We may be following the footsteps of the native nation who used to gather in Tadoussac for a summer fair where they traded furs, corn, and tobacco. Before the arrival of the French, Basque, Breton, and Norman fishermen were the first Europeans to frequent the area. Tadoussac was visited by Jacques Cartier in 1535 and by Roberval in 1542. It was in 1600 that Pierre de Chauvin established the first fur trading post there. We are presently on the point of Lillet. It is on the other side of the fjord, at the tip of the Alouettes of Baie-Sainte-Catherine, that Champlain sealed a first agreement with the Algonquin, the founding act of New France. Since then, the region has been inhabited. Built on a sumptuous landscape, Tadoussac is the symbol of harmony between sea and land. It is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Quebec. The village of 800 inhabitants welcoming thousands of tourists every year. Highly regarded by European tourists because of its whale-watching excursion, it is a wonderful place for the whole family. Tadoussac hosts a lot of tourist attractions, including the oldest wooden chapel in North America, built in 1747. In this image, you can also recognize the Tadoussac Hotel and its famous red roof. Opened in 1864, it bears witness to the fact that tourism has been a flourishing industry here since the 19th century. It welcomed the first cruise ship during the same years. Witnesses of this period, several cottages of English family are still there. Since then, tourists have been driving Tadoussac's economy, which also relies on its song festival to attract visitors. After a busy half day in Tadoussac, we head to the village of Les Escoumins. An excellent seafood meal awaits us, as the North Shore region abounds in seafood products. Don't miss the Lobster Club and the famous shrimp.
After dinner, we leave for the village of Grande Bergeronne, which is located 30 kilometers north of Tadoussac, for a kayak excursion.
Des gros Q-tips puis te battre sur une poutre, là. T'es pas dans l'eau. Comment tu fais pour pagayer? C'est du air kayak. OK, continue, Vincent.
Excursions last 3 hours in the company of experienced guides who can share with you their knowledge of the wildlife all around. It is not uncommon to see whales.
Oui, je l'ai parti. Le sauvetage de la pagaie. Bon, le sauvetage de la pagaie. Merci.
The cost is approximately $60 per person for this excursion, equipment included. Don't forget to bring sunglasses and sunscreen to avoid surprises.
At the end of the day, we return to Tadoussac, where we will spend the night. This is an opportunity to enjoy a beer from the excellent microbrewery after a lot of exercise and to take advantage of the spectacular view of the Bay of Tadoussac. So Vincent, what's going on?
We are at the local brewery here in Tadoussac. We're enjoying a beer.
You know it still hurts a little bit.
A visit to Tadoussac is on the list of the things to do during your stay in Quebec. Qu'est-ce qui se passe, Vincent?
Là, on a les messages de sécurité sur le Joe Deschênes, le nouveau traversier de la Société des traversiers du Québec. Thanks for watching this episode. If you like our content, please don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel. Next week we're going elsewhere in the province, so keep up with